Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Casual Esports Amateur League Season 2, Match 2 versus the MisClicks and the Stars United Esports Club. We're sorry for the delay. One of the players from the Stars United Esports Club had a internet issue, and they are getting an e-sub, and I believe that needs more cowbell. They are going through pickban right now, and we can send it over to there right about now. I am one of your casters today. I'm Joe Killera, joined by Death Adder.
Hi, that's me, Death Adder. I'll be doing play-by-play casting while Joe will be giving everybody an overlook of the general macro play of the game. So let's see here what they got going, Joe.
All right, so MisClicks, they, if I have my notes here correctly, they like to play aggressive. They're very go with the flow sort of thing. So I'm very interested to see what they're gonna do here. They're going for Shyvana, Poppy, and Vel'Koz bans, which are not exactly priority pick, but for these bans, they're probably banning out either like a mid-game CC heavy sort of team, whereas Stars is going just for their priority bans against MisClicks. Alright. I'm very interested to see what MisClicks are going to pick first here, because that's going to set the whole tone for the game, because their blue side got first pick. What were their picks again, Alex?
Their picks for like the champions they play.
Yeah.
I'm pretty. I don't have that. I don't have that page open right now.
Okay. So they go
they
for
they grab the Jinx right away.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I want to see how they're gonna play Jinx. Seeing myself as I am a Jinx main.
Well, they're locking in a pretty powerful late game carry. So.
Yeah. Like early game. So they're either gonna pair that up with like a Vanguard or maybe like a poke support. They picked the Ashe.
Wow, I really like this bot lane rush by Stars United.
Yeah, that's really good. That's really good.
Ashe can deal with the swapping from the range on Jinx with her rockets. She can kind of kite out of it pretty well with the W, and having Morgana there just.
Ooh, this is actually nuts.
Oh,
so
man.
They're going. Okay, so they're drafting a team fight comp. They have to be drafting a team fight.
Right,
comp.
that's a Ashe ult with the Morgana already, so it's huge. The thing is that Bard's actually a huge disengage for that.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Ooh, the Lee Sin too. Okay. So Tribox plays Lee Sin. I think he has like over 1 million mastery points on Lee Sin.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of mastery points, and I believe he has like 2 million on Shaco as well.
Yeah, he's a pretty renowned Shaco player in local communities.
This is really good for
and
Stars.
Olaf Lee Sin jungle matchup's gonna be really interesting.
Yeah, I believe Olaf should win the jungle if Lee Sin does get caught out, because I'm pretty sure Olaf can just throw his dredge line, or not his dredge line, his undertow, and just kill him straight up level 2 or level 3.
Right, and Lee Sin has to respect him at dragon fights because if he's ulted, he can't kick him out of the smite range and stuff.
Exactly.
So it's a super big counter pick to Lee Sin, trying to put stops and stealing objectives.
I mean, at this point right now, I feel like Stars is just drafting way better than MisClicks.
Well, right now, Stars would be smart to be banning out possibly mid laners.
Yeah, mid lane and top lane, they have to prioritize bans. Okay, so they ban Cho'Gath. I believe their top laner does play Cho'Gath a fair amount. Yeah.
Taking Aurelion Soul off the table.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if one of them specifically plays Aurelion Soul.
But he
can be very dangerous in the right hands, right?
Yeah.
And if he has a very strong control mage right now, we've experienced some of that ourselves. So.
Yeah, I don't ban them. I don't blame them for banning Aurelion Sol just because of the amount of engage they already have on Stars. Oh, okay, yeah. So
So there's the NAR pick. So
yeah.
there's all the CC to follow up with the CC they have.
Yeah. So
This is huge.
This is looking
This is a
really
huge
bad
team.
for MisClicks.
Wow, the Kennen pick though.
Oh my
Wait.
god. Okay, I'm gonna be so mad if there isn't just like if they're just not throwing each other at me, because this is like
This is gonna be nuts. This can be so good if this Bard and Kennen actually like play well. Like they hit the cohesion's there for that team. It doesn't matter how good of a team fight you're throwing at them. It doesn't matter what.
They'll just wipe. They'll actually just wipe. If
Bard'll disengage everything and then
like
re-engage.
Really
oh man.
Oh my
Mumu.
god.
Wait.
Dude.
The curveball MisClicks actually has a sleeper. This is like a sleeper draft right here.
They saved it. They saved it. Actually,
this is beautiful. So, how are Stars United gonna answer with a Victor?
Victor.
That's interesting.
Okay,
that's interesting.
So, okay.
I like that though. That's more AOE. That's a little bit of utility too. Like, he's a good AP out.
This is
game.
crazy.
This is gonna be a very good game.
Okay. Who is playing mid on MisClicks team? Is that a Kennen mid? Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I believe.
Oh, it looks like the Amumu pick was supposed to be Yasuo.
Oh, really?
Okay, yeah, that's what they were saying. So
we're gonna have Yasuo in place of Mumu.
Yeah, with a Kennen top.
Still not a bad team comp, really.
I don't know what the ruling should be for this, so we're gonna have to ask one of the admins real quick if they would like to hop in the streamer chat.
Well, it was last pick, I believe.
It was last pick, so
yeah,
they might just have to play it, correct?
They could switch to Yasuo, but the issue is that Victor was picked after, but I don't see the difference between if Victor being picked, them needing Yasuo. So it sounds pretty innocent. It sounds pretty fair.
We need to grab a ref. So
yeah. Go ahead.
If somebody can just grab a ref real quick. Do you want to do that at her real quick? Like.
I'm setting up my caster page right now.
Okay. Yeah. Let me just grab a ref.
All right. Sweet.
Once we finish this up real quick. I'm talking to the refs right now. They're making their decision.
Did you let them know the?
Yeah, I let them know that they meant to pick Yasuo instead of.
And it was last pick. It was after all bans were done, so.
Yeah, and that was after. I mean, it was last pick.
Right. I'm personally not a ref, obviously, but I would say, I would let him have the Yasuo. I mean, I don't think there's anything fishy there. I don't know how Mumu is anywhere near Yasuo, but
yeah, I don't know if like their client bugged or like something fishy happened there.
Well,
but unless
we know how Riot's client can be sometimes. So
yeah, so
have to give benefit of the doubt.
Okay. It seems.
What are the refs?
Yeah. Well. It's whatever the refs say. They're discussing it right now. And that was a Mumu last pick for the blue side, right?
Yeah.
Or was that last pick?
No, it wasn't last pick at all. No. Victor
Okay.
was picked. Victor was picked after a Mumu, so it was a Mumu and then Victor.
Okay. I mean, Victor is an okay matchup into Yasuo. It's not.
Yeah. So I don't think them seeing Victor and then going into Yas, like, it's a pretty even matchup.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, they're saying maybe they can run it back for last pick for Stars Esports.
Yeah, if they want something other than Victor, they should be
Yeah.
allowed that pick. So
that seems fair. That seems fair.
just run that in the lobby real quick. So the decision is that MisClicks can have Yas, but Stars can switch Vict.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's up to Sue if they want to re-roll the draft and change their pick. Yeah, just let them know.
I think they're doing the lobby or something. Yeah.
Yeah,
I was gonna say I just got booted from the lobby.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, I guess Joe, while we have the little meantime here to talk over a few things.
Okay.
I guess we could talk over the ADC for Stars United, just an Uber.
Okay.
Had to work late tonight, right? So Zeus shows up.
Yep. And then as Zeus shows up,
his internet doesn't work.
His internet dies, and then we get a who was it? Cowbell? Needs more cowbell.
Yeah.
He is gold 4, and they lose a ban because of it, because they're a higher division. Other than that, I believe this is a really good team comp for both teams.
It should be a really good matchup.
Yeah. The only thing I can really think of is bot lane losing super hard if Bard doesn't play right.
Yeah, I see both though. If Bard plays right, he can
just bop both of them.
He does more damage than everything early, it seems like. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens in the bot lane. I want to watch the jungle too. The jungle, I think, is going to be a super fun.
The jungle matchup is going to be really. I mean, that also goes in with just their overall communication.
Well, also you have like Ken and Gnar.
Yeah. I mean, Ken and Gnar. I'm not sure how that matchup works. I believe.
Well, they're both ranged, so they're both ranged in how it works is like Kennen doesn't run out of a resource really, and neither does Gnar. So it's more of a skill matchup of how many Qs can Gnar poke down Kennen, and Gnar has a hard time jumping to Kennen. Kennen has a hard time Eing to Gnar because Gnar can just hop away as well. So they're pretty even really. That'll be jungle difference. Typically in wave management, we'll decide that in the top lane of how. Either laner is going to have advantage, or there might be just some solo kills, mispositions, misplays off cooldowns. It's hard to say.
I gotta restart my client because they're sending me the invite link, and it's just not working. Okay. I mean, if this game gets to like mid-late game, whoever gets caught up first just insta loses. Because they'll just be able to roll, right?
They'll definitely be some level 6 to level 10, level 11, level 12 even mid-game team fights for the first dragon, possibly the first Rift Herald, or just a 4-man robot. But I think those big fights early where everyone finally has their AoE and their burst and can synergize a fight together. Whoever comes out on top of those first couple will definitely have a steam load of momentum and snowball for the enemy team to deal with. Not that it can't be dealt with, but yeah, it will be quite a dire window after level 6.
Yeah, I feel like whoever gets a lead early just insta wins, because they'll just have that snowball, and both teams here are just super snowbally.
Right. If Lee Sin gets a lead in the jungle, it kind of shuts down Olaf because he just gets ahead. Yeah, it'll be interesting. But I definitely think that. Well, it's not letting me jump into there now.
Yeah, you're gonna have to restart your client. I think it's. I'm not really sure why.
Yeah, hold on. I'm resetting my client right now.
Wow, what a disaster!
What a train wreck,
so
right?
Far.
Hey, I think that we have done nothing but spread quality content.
we have. It's just yeah.
Yeah, let's just pull back to intermission for a minute.
And then once we get on, we're good to go. All right, we're back in it.
I smell.
Welcome back,
fear.
everybody.
Yeah,
Here we are
welcome
in the
back.
tournament
We're
draft.
here. We're here. I'm sorry, I had the stream up and I heard myself and I got very confused. So they, Star Esports Club, they said that it's okay that they misclicked and got the
Seems you
Amumu.
left your brave
They
pants at
are
home.
the
Want me to
MisClicks
wait
are
while you go
switching
get
it
them?
out for the Yasuo and they're keeping the Victor. So I'm very excited to see how this team's gonna work out because the Wombo with Yasuo and Nar and Lee is just going to be very, very nutty if it's all
Right.
played correctly.
Right, if Ash can land an enchanted crystal arrow, allowing
Right.
you know, Morgana to go in and hit her ultimate soul shackles with the dark binding on anybody, having Nar go in and hitting his ultimate with a crunch and you know, Mega Nar form and hitting a wall up. It's I mean, there's a gravity field in there. It's gonna be gross, dude.
Yeah, it's gonna be
That's a CC AoE train
very
of
gross.
nightmares. Whereas you have an AoE slicing maelstrom from Kennen on the other side. All of this can be avoided or negated through a tempered fate from Bard. So
Yeah, so
it'll be. I feel like it's gonna be on like MisClicks to make the disengage and make the re-engage.
yeah, like I don't see like if Olaf and Nar just go ham on their backline, the game's just GG. So it's really down for like their backline just to position well enough to survive the Olaf Nar engage and then have the re-engage like you said.
This Bard has a lot of weight on his shoulders this game.
Yeah, it's a lot of weight. Because he can really shut down their entire team. He can't shut down the Olaf because
Right.
Olaf's immune to CC, but when he
Right.
R's. But other than that,
we'll see if Blaze Knight can, you know, shine through tonight on Bard. I guess is what it comes down to.
yeah, it's gonna be very, very difficult.
But yeah, with the with Cowbell on Ash and it's gonna be, oh man, yeah, like you said, it's gonna come down to that. I believe it will.
Yeah.
But we will see. Every match is different, and every match is full of surprises. So we will see.
Yeah, and also the level 6 bot lane is going to be gross if
Yeah.
they can just engage level 6. If they get an EXP lead bot lane for the Stars Esports Club, they just kill them.
Yeah, Jinx Bard level 2 is a lot more priority than an
Yeah.
Ash Morgana level 2.
Yeah, and then level 6, I just see Ash and Morgana just winning because Bard will just throw a Q out, and then Morgana will just Black Shield, and Ash will engage with the R. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna have a 3-minute delay, I believe, before we actually get into game. So as soon as that's over, we'll get started, and it's gonna be so fun to watch.
I'm really excited. I'm excited to be on the casting side and being able to announce these games, and two, I'm excited just to be in this league to be participating in a game tomorrow. So like, there's just so much stuff going on right now. It's like
there's a lot going on. I'm pretty sure Stro's going to be getting the whip out and flashing us later.
Right.
Doing this instead of practicing. But you know what? It's okay. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be
This is a casual
working.
amateur league. This is a casual amateur league show.
I mean, I'm ready for it. You're ready for it. The enemy team's ready for it. People watching are ready for it.
I wonder how many teams will be integrating set now that set's been released, integrating set into their team comps for possibly, I believe it would be week 3 that'd be allowed, or like into the 3rd week.
Yeah, week 3 would it?
Would allow.
Would it be that?
Well, it said 2 weeks, so I'm assuming that's 2 physical weeks, or
Okay.
after the patch.
Yeah,
so.
it said a patch, so
Right. So
I feel like Sett is such a strong champion, and I don't know if he'll be nerfed by the time he actually is allowed to be played.
the amount of self damage mitigation he has is actually kind of
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, because his passive is pretty much a Starix gauge, and that's a lot early. Like level 3, he just has a shield. Amumu is still on the team, just because they it's not in game. It's not in game. They switched out. It was by the Noxian referee who said that it can be switched. So it is going to be a Yasuo. We're just waiting for the League of Legends like stream delay, and it has like a minute left. So we're almost in game. Just bear with us. All right.
Just a little under a minute before we get into this and see what happens on the Rift.
I think key points to look for is key points are early invades by the Lee Sin that are followed up by bot lane pressure or mid lane pressure. I feel like if Lee Sin invades and their bot lane doesn't have it pressured, he'll still just get reamed by the Ashe and Morgana that just go up with the Olaf. I mean, he can ward hop, but if Morgana hits a Q or Ashe hits a W, he's dead in the water pretty much. And then other than that, it's going to be a game of macro decisions and drag pressure.
Yeah, these two team fights are actually just incredibly impactful team fights. It's gonna be these games. I would be surprised. I would be actually off-put a little bit if these games were won and decided in lanes, which can be done. I mean,
I mean,
both of these two laners, like Bard, Jinx, if they just get ahead and they have jungle pressure and lane priority, they might have lane control to just run it into their second tier turret with no problem at 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I want to see some. We all do.
I want to
Everybody
see
wants
some
to see a good
5v5
game.
bloody action. That's what I want to see. That's the only thing that I want to see come out of this game.
And I see you guys all messaging there in the chat, everybody, Twitch chat. Hey Dragbaz, hey there Billy. We see you out there.
Alright, we should be getting into game shortly here, so it's yep. So, it's going to be a game to remember. I feel like if everybody plays well in this game, they can cement themselves as strong early game or like team fight teams. All right, we're now in game. Perfect. So let's see what they do here. MisClicks going for a very standard just spread formation where they get early jungle control. Watching for invades. They're not watching their tribe bush though, which is very, very bad. They can very easily invade through their tribe bush right now. They're not even watching the top side of their bot side. Just getting some very early vision control, seeing
Joe, what time is your replay at?
My replay is at a minute 10 right now. Are we synced up already?
Yeah.
Okay,
They're at
perfect.
blue.
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
I got directed camera on.
Yeah. Just very standard early game procedures coming out from both teams. Nothing really too interesting to say.
Tribox is taking a red side start.
Yeah. Tribox might go for a Raptors into blue into a topside clear. Olaf is seeming to do a full bot lane or bot side jungle clear and then going up to the topside jungle. Early game trades coming out. Bot side. Nobody's
Bard landing
really
his
winning.
Q there.
Yeah. Bard landing the Q there
Pretty
really
even
cemented
trades.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely an even trade there.
Yeah. Bard misses his Cosmic Binding and doesn't get punished for it.
So Tribox
Ooh, this
opting
is
to go
big.
for
This
yeah.
is
Oh,
big.
here it is. There's the ignite onto Bard.
Ooh.
They're not focusing right by it. There's the heal from Ash. They're chasing him down. He's gonna get out with just a little bit of health there.
Just a very little amount of health. Summoners came out from Wookiee Warrior.
Wait, oh, we're walking up. There's the Dark Binding.
Oh, walks into the Jinx trap.
Yeah, there's the
Not able to punish her fully. Wow. Very big bot lane going on here. There's so much stuff going on.
It looks like we have an
bot
Olaf gank possibly mid looking.
side. Yeah. Modus is.
He's going in. The wind wall's out. He has no way to stop the next Q. Gravity field's down. There goes the flash, and I believe that's what we're gonna get out of mid there.
Okay, that's perfect.
Beautiful
This
gank
is,
by Soul Reaver.
This is everything Soul Reaver wants right now. He wants bot lane summoners down so he can invade bot side.
There's still mid lane prio mid, so
Yeah. Oh, Soul Reaver getting low. Flash coming out.
flash
Tribox.
on Tribox. He smites the he smites Scuttle though, gets the W up, and there it is.
Yep, there's first blood.
blood.
Alright, so let's see what Olaf does here. Does he go and try to see if he can invade? Or just get Scuttle Crab? He's just gonna get Scuttle Crab and
Low mana on the bot side there.
Yeah, he's probably gonna look for a topside gank here, and here it
Meganar
comes.
uses his pummel. Oh. There's flash from our
Kevin.
man up top,
Yeah.
yep. Wicked one sin down flash.
Yeah, all the flashes on the solo laner, or the topside solo laners coming out from the MisClicks. This is really big for Olaf.
Oh, here's another trade, looks like. Is this an all-in? No, I think Yasuo might have bit off a little bit more. They shoot flash and the ignite. There it is. That's gonna secure
Solo
it. right
kill,
there.
very good. All right, so the ball
Solo
is
kill
getting-
on Lynx.
Yeah, the ball is getting rolling on the Stars Esports Club. This is everything that we talked about.
Right.
If they get
There's already a 1,000 gold lead for Stars
Yeah.
Esports right now, which is beautiful secure on the early game. Now if they can keep pressing that further.
Yeah. Olaf is probably gonna look for a gank mid after the wave resets, which would be perfect because Yasuo's flash is about halfway from being up again. So
Right. Yeah, that way we'll be bouncing back to Victor here shortly.
and then Victor can get a easy freeze with his grab field as well. Trades coming out top side.
They managed to get 3-hit proc off. Yasuo stuck in the gravity field, but able to negate most of the damage from Victor from the wind wall.
Bot side's looking very
Ash sends a
close.
hawk shot up past just the dragon, just to get a view on the dragon.
Olaf is bot side, so I'm
There is
hoping that
little
he'll
to no
look
mana,
for- Yeah,
so
but I'm hoping that he goes for like just bot pressure right now. Tribox
Right.
is in the alcove.
right.
Oh, here it comes.
Yeah, they might be biting on it.
They do not have vision. MisClicks don't have vision in the river bush. Oh, so Reaver just walking in on Bard right now. This is very bad. He's gonna get pincered.
Right, Soul Reaver is getting pincered. The beautiful collapse by the blue team here.
Yeah.
And just like that, MisClicks has managed to pick up a kill back on Stars United. Wicked one looking quite low up top there. It seems that Emerald Kishi is really controlling that lane and getting favorable trades. Lee Sin gets vision control back for MisClicks on that dragon. Just keeping an eye on that objective.
Olaf needs to make something happen soon. Flashes are coming up.
Oh, ult down for Victor. Oh. Just another canceled out trade by the bot lane. Very even. They both snare each other and keep each other off each other, but just keep each other from fully committing.
It's a big game of chicken in the bot lane. Everybody's very scared of just going in and going for the kill.
Stop the reset on Bard here. Yeah, there's Jinx is just reset for the first time, so
What did she pick up? She picked up a BF sword, regen, refillable pot, and a pink ward.
Looks like Stars United bot lane's grabbing their reset now as well.
I believe that's a decent back time for Stars. It's not... Actually, no, this is not that great. It's gonna bounce now. If Jinx can, she could freeze that under her tower and just try to regain a CS lead.
There's the hawk shot. They have vision on Tribox. They know exactly where he's at now.
They also know
Dragon
that
started, so this is
going on.
This is a level 5 versus level 5 smite. So
Soul Reef going in. Tribox
smite
getting
for the win.
kill.
Oh, there's a flash across from Jinx. Hits her zap, and with one auto is done. She is excited off of the kill. Yasuo going in, wind wall down, ignite from Morgana onto Yasuo. Yasuo has his Q going. Oh, there's a disconnect.
Oh, and the match
There's
has
the
been
pause.
paused.
Yep,
And there's the
pause.
pause.
There's a disconnect. There he is.
Bug
He's back.
All right. This is a very interesting.
If you
fight
haven't
right here.
seen it all at the Casual Esports League, you have now.
Yeah, wow. There's just been so much happening here. A few misplays that can be, written off. But other than that, it's just
The dragon play just didn't go the way for Tribox, but luckily, Wookiee Warrior comes flashing in and it just secures that objective play for him, which I believe is just that's a beautiful use of a flash. Is to A, trade the kill back, and B, they haven't gotten the dragon yet, but they definitely stopped the secure by Olaf.
Wookiee, that was very, very scary of Wookiee.
Wookiee gets caught by Cosmic Binding out of the unpause. Oh.
Alright, it
Holy
seems
moly.
that Victor isn't rotating down for some reason.
They're just clearing wards here.
And now they reset, they're giving up dragon control.
They have vision on it. Yep, they're starting the dragon, just the 3 of them.
Yeah, they know everybody's on there. Pings are coming out, they want to fight. If Morgana can do something here, she gotta do it fast.
Morgana missed their dark binding, they're safe from the wind wall.
Yep.
I think this is a good secure move here, actually.
Yeah,
They just got him
perfect.
off the reset. They weren't fast enough to respond, and that leaves MisClicks with the first dragon.
Yep. Alright, so resets are coming out. Victor is getting his Hex Torque, which augments his abilities. He picked up, I believe that is the second Hex Core. No, that is the Mark 1 Hex Core.
We have level 6 in the bot lane now.
Yeah.
For MisClicks full side, and Morgana should be quite close. Flaccid Bunny should only need a few more minions to get 6 to
Yeah. I'm hoping that in the bot lane they plenish as soon as Morgana gets 6. Because they know that Bard's and Jinx's flash is down. So if they don't punish this, they're really giving up just free gold and lane control if they can just use the pressure.
Right, Wookiee and Blaze Knight, the best thing they can do right now is try to just abuse from as far away as possible and not get engaged on. Small trade, nothing really landed between the two mid laners. Soul Reaver ganking, wind wall is out. That was weird. The axe seemed to have gone through the wind wall there. I don't know if you see.
Oh no, I didn't. I was
Yeah,
looking
it's
at gold.
Emerald Kishi gets kicked back in. Tribox with a beautiful ult. Ult landed, stunned down. There's no ult left. Lands the Q to try to slow. Might not be enough. Red buff stun him. Oh, and there's the Q with the hop, and it is just like that, folks.
He is done. Setting back. to
One
base
kill
and reskin.
Wicked one sin. Soul Reaver with the return gank top just to cover.
He should be pushing in this lane right now. Otherwise, Kenan's gonna get a freeze and make that CS lead top.
There's a
It's not
flash
happening
ignite.
anymore. Flash ignite, man.
The Flash Ignite just might be the
Otis
simple
is
thing
dead.
needed.
Solo kill again.
This is the second soul kill with Flash Ignite
Yeah.
from
Lynx is just
Sorry,
popping off mid.
Lynx just knows when he can cash in those 2 sums for a beautiful kill.
And now he just gets a CS lead off of it.
Right, gets the free push. Olaf up top seems to be taking the Rift Herald.
Yes, he is. He is taking the Herald now.
getting vision control in their tri-push. Looks like they might be looking to possibly push and take lane control again.
I believe they're waiting for Morgana Q to hit one of them and then follow up with the Ashe arrow. That's the only thing I can think.
Tempered Fate out. Ashe is caught in the Tempered Fate. Morgana's missing bindings out. Her soul siphons out. She's excited. Has the Ignite on her though. Is not able to stay up. Tribox is falling in here. If Bard can land the stun, Bard lands a stun. There's the flash, the ward hop, the kick. There it is.
There it is. Double kill.
The Kobe, the fade away.
1 for 2 bot lane in favor of the
Huge
MisClicks.
Rift Herald play top. Are they going to look for the dive though? Nar's about to go Mega Gnar.
They should look for the dive here.
Yep. Kennen has his ult, I believe. Kennen pulls out the ult. Maelstrom's out. Oh
Gnar
my
ult coming
goodness,
in.
yes.
Olaf R, yep.
Right, Olaf R be able to stay unstoppable
Plates
with his Berserker's
everywhere in
Ray.
this game, but they're not getting plates out of any of these, which is really, really bad.
They could be capitalizing more, but as of right now, the trades that they're getting are going in their favor. For United, United seems to be able to keep the game under control.
Yeah.
I mean, they
Stars
answered
has
back with
roughly
objectives.
a
of their
1K
own.
gold lead right now as well, so I mean they can push that in.
Magical Journey trying to catch up the Morgana there, just missing. The Morgana just seems to have just the sidestep needed to stay out of that engage from getting caught out.
Traps coming out bot.
Yep, Chompers are down.
They do have TP top. Both tops have TP, so if something does happen bot, I think the person who, or the team that wins it.
See Yasuo lying away here. Tempered Fate lands on Morgana. She's got Chain Chompers behind her. She uses her Black Shield, flashes up. Wind Wall goes down. Yasuo dashing in quickly, ignites on her, and that's the pickup for the Jinx with the quick rocket auto.
Perfect. That was really well played by Yasuo. I don't know if you saw that, but Yasuo insta-windwalled the Ashe arrow.
Yeah, Ashe arrow was instantly negated in that fight. Beautiful reaction time by
that was the
Modus.
only thing that could have turned the fight around for them.
Yes,
Just negated.
Modus with the wind wall and the perfect ignite. I mean, really, he deserved the kill, but you know, putting an extra kill on Jinx, no one's complaining.
Yep. Cannot complain with an extra 300 gold on your late game hyper carry.
That's exactly right. Looks like Olaf's starting into the Dragon for solo, but I believe Tribox sniffs him out in there. He smells something going awry. Yep, there's this magical journey across into the box. Tribox goes ahead and hops onto the Bard. Bard's caught out with the Dark Siphon. There's Morgana ult. She's trying to hold them all out. Oh my goodness, the re-engage. Is this enough? No. Ooh. Ashe is on the back line with Olaf. Oh my goodness, the collapse from the bot lane and the re-engage
was absolutely
by Stars
insane.
United was actually just nuts though.
Yeah, I also think like the item difference was a big factor there. Yasuo only has a Zeal and boots compared to the Hex Core Mark II on Victor and with the Namptone. You know, there's
Kennen can hardly do anything to answer back to this push in the top lane.
Yeah, there were no wards in the dragon that he could have TP'd to, so it was kind of a doomed fight from the get-go.
Very good play by Stars United.
Going back to what I said earlier, just the fact that they're able to communicate well and just have the rotations just on point are just making them win every single team fight that's been coming
Dragon
out.
to Dragon, MisClicks has an extra objective up, and the gold shows for that. The game is very close still. Tempered Fate comes out. Morgana uses her Black Shield
instantly. Very good
Avoid
job. That's big because Bard ult is on a fairly long cooldown.
Yeah, I believe it's about a minute and a half.
Yeah, it's very long.
Yeah, so hits the ult, has the wind wall, gets caught in. There's the enchanted crystal arrow, lands it. No wind wall for him. He
Flash
is
coming
definitely
out,
caught.
he is dead.
That is the third kill on Yasuo, I believe, from just Soul Links alone.
Yeah.
This has definitely been a... Soul Links is... Go ahead.
Go. No, you go.
I was gonna say Solix is just chewing up his mid laner alive.
He is performing exceptionally well this game.
They're getting collapsed on. Bally's getting collapsed on. There is the Victor ult. Oh, there's the magical journey to try to get out. He's gonna try to possibly stop this re-engage. Flashes over the wall there.
Just trading up top. Mars goes in. Got answered by the flash from Kennen.
Soon to be trying to just make a siege here mid lane.
This is big. If they can crack open mid lane, they can push this pressure into other lanes.
Jinx ult lands, possibly to try to clear some wave, but not so much. Like there's a flash kick from Lee Sin. Ashe goes under the tower, but she manages to stay back out. Turns around to auto one time. Tower manages to pick her up here.
That was a really good engage from Lee Sin. That insect
Tribox just really pops up out of nowhere and just turns around and says, "Hold on a second.
Hold on a second, guy.
Don't be
I have
blindly
something for
pushing
you."
in my lane." Exactly.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
No time to relax just yet. The game's definitely not over.
Game isn't over, but these item differentials are just so big right now. Ashe has a full IE boots and a dagger compared to Jinx's BF sword boots, T2 boots, pickaxe, and a vamp scepter.
Looks like they're getting vision control back in top river. Stars United might be looking to grab the second Rift Herald. And the mid lane tier 1 finally falls. There might be a fight here for Rift Herald.
Oh, there's gonna be a big fight. Everybody's rotating up now.
That's a full collapse in right now. They're sweeping. Jinx's Chompers are down. Gets caught by the Dark Binding. They're kind of split from the engage on the bot side here.
Nar's, not Nar. Bard's,
there's the Ashe arrow.
Journey. Windwall coming out. Dark Binding getting blocked by the Windwall.
No Windwall, no Ashe ult for this fight here.
Chunked by Victor.
Oh, there is the Gnar engage. The counter engage by Kennen top is not enough to drop anybody in Stars United. They're all low, but they turn back around. Gnar's taking as much as he can, but drops down. Yasuo is caught in a Dark Binding in the front, but he goes flashing in with the Ignite, dashes forward. He gets the triumph. Oh my gosh, Tribox pops back in and gets it. There's a magical journey. Is it enough to catch her? No, he lands in the Dark Binding, and Morgana and Victor might just get away from this. Oh my goodness.
That was huge.
What an intense fight.
Wicked Winston actually zoned the entire team.
Yeah,
the entire
immediately when Gnar went in by the river entrance going towards blue on the bot side of the map there, just the top side of blue entrance. Kennen just comes ripping out of there. The Wicked one actually caught and almost killed the Jinx.
Yeah, Jinx dropped super low there.
Just wasn't quite enough damage yet.
They still have Jinx still has flash, and Kennen still has TP up. Dragon is coming up, or Drag is up now.
Tribox pinging at the dragon, looking for interest in the dragon. Just a little poke back and forth.
Yeah.
Here they go. They're sweeping, trying to get river control again. Vision control in the pit. They're opting not to pull it out and just fight. Okay, now they're pulling it out.
They can shred this very, very quickly.
Tribox hops over to look for something, but doesn't seem to have anything. Gets caught out. The Tempered Fate to try to get him some time, but it's just not enough.
Okay. The Black Shield was perfectly timed by Morgana for the Olaf, even though he had ultimate that was really good.
Black Shields have definitely come in handy for.
They've been on point all game. Jinx has finished her Infinity Edge, so her teamfight presence is going to be ramped up very, very soon.
They're dropping the brawl. They're looking for this is a very aggressive siege in the mid lane for this point of the game.
They can go for it. They are down.
Mega Gnar is up. That turret's pretty low. They just don't have much other way. That Rift Herald's gone. Well, there's a flash auto. Oh, here comes the. Oh my god! Holy crap! Wicked One coming in with the crazy big double kill flank. Oh, but what is this? It's Olaf coming in the backline, shredding them alive, but Tribox is not having it. Backlining of his own seems to kick in. Not enough though, as Olaf comes and just cleans up everybody from by crows there.
At this point, you gotta be asking, what more can the top laner do, right? He's getting these insane like multi stuns that are just not being.
The only reason Wicked One didn't get away with it last time at that Rift Herald is it just so happened that Emerald Kishi was also just full engaging their team.
Yeah.
If they were there with him, it would have been a one fight for
these
MisClicks.
top laners are actual giants, and,
Yes.
and they're engaged. They are doing everything they can, and they're both looking each other in the eye and saying, "I can't lose this game."
Right. Their team fight presence is pinnacle for their teams right now. It's actually huge.
They are both playing to absolute perfection.
Looks like Jinx is opting to pick up red.
Jinx getting red, I believe. Oh, she has picked up a Zeal, so she is going probably for that Hurricane. So her presence is going to be insane if they can combo correctly and get them all grouped.
An exciting match so far.
Yeah, super exciting. The only thing that MisClicks have to worry about is the enemy mid laner and their jungler. Olaf is 8-3, while Victor is 7-1, respectively, and those are the main problems.
Let's talk win conditions here, analyst Joe Killer.
Right.
What are we looking for MisClicks? What is MisClicks out here? Do you think?
MisClicks is looking for. MisClicks is looking.
Oh, here's the engage from Wicked One. Wicked One goes in, gets a double stun, instantly turned back around on though. The Jinx ult to follow up, but nobody is low enough to die from it.
All right, let's talk. All
right. So, anyways, back
Bard has to land a really good tempered fate, and then have it immediately followed up with the slicing maelstrom from Kennen.
Right.
And then a lead kick somewhere in there.
The Bard hops to turn here. This is going to be a very close fight. The heal is wasted by Jinx. Jinx turns around and sends a zap, and Gnar just disengages. All right.
Lots of damage that she's just not expecting from Gnar right now.
Right. That health percentage damage on his 3-hit proc is something else, man.
Right.
It's definitely damage you don't expect. You never expect it from the Gnar. It's really pressuring in their bot jungle right now. Soul Reaver and Flaccid Bunny. They're definitely just making themselves known there. Pressuring this mid lane, wanting this tier 2 turret.
They saw the Jinx W come out, and they were like, oh, you gotta get out of here right away. Drag is going to be coming up fairly shortly, so they're gonna...
It looks like they're getting a pretty hard reset for the entire team.
Yeah.
For Stars United, looking to set up probably for this Baron play. We're getting deeper into the game where, the next couple Dragons, we could be looking at fights for a soul.
Yeah. Stars only needs 2 more, while MisClicks needs 3. So whoever gets this is very imperative to their overall win condition.
If you look at the wards for MisClicks right now, they have a very defensive ward setup right now. They don't have a lot of contestive vision, is what I would like to call it. And same with Standard United. They have very defensive vision right now.
Yeah.
No one's really playing super aggressive. There's a little bit of a contestive and deeper vision by Stars United, as they should right now. They should be pressuring their have quite an advantage.
Look for a siege on the top side tower, and then
try to take advantage of this dragon
TP.
fight.
Exactly.
Right. Beautiful call, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the dragons pulled out. They just burned this down.
Jinx rocket coming out.
The enemy team has nothing. Oh, there's the engage by the Ash Arrow, but it just misses the cannon.
Oh, that would have been huge right there.
Yasuo was overextended, and they see it. The wind wall comes out. They're still moving forward. Soul Reaver turns around, pops his ult. He's walking right through everything. He's getting low. He has an ignite on him. He turns around to disengage. Thought he might have had someone popped out. Tempered Fate comes. They're coming around. They turn around. The Tempered Fate turn around. There's the Q stun. The Morgana Black Shield was just a little bit too slow, but she turns around, flashes in ult. Soul Shackle. There's the Maelstrom. The Maelstrom's not enough. Ash sits back and kites perfectly behind everything. Safe and sound.
Tribox in position now.
They have a hawk shot on Tribox. So they can see him. There's two.
Gnar's just still sieging. They held TP that entire fight on the Gnar. So They were just that confident that they would win the team fight.
The 2 standing members for MisClicks have to keep Stand United off from sieging top lane or taking any other objectives off the map, like Baron. Baron could be looked at right now.
Oh yeah,
As a
100%.
potential flex, but it looks like that window's closing. Tribox is overextended and caught out on the red side of the map mid lane.
Going really deep into
slowed.
enemy territory here.
He's hit with the
can't
boomerang.
spot
He's
out.
picking up 3 hit shots. He safeguards over to Bard and leading him to his safe escape.
Stars Esports Club now has a lot of deep vision into the bot side jungle, and to a point the top side jungle as well.
Yes, they're creeping into almost a 6,000 gold lead as well.
Which is huge. The only thing that can really be done here is then just an Ashe arrow into a team fight right now. They want Baron really, really bad here so they can just close up the game. Things coming down on blue. Buff.
Rookie Warrior seems to be rotating bot to pick up a wave down there, or clear the red buff.
Wookie's been playing really, really aggressive today. Like super, super, super aggressive.
Soul Link's going to pick up another blue. There's a 4-man cluster in the mid lane right now for MisClicks.
Alright. So wind wall is down. They can look for an engage now that it can't be negated by the wind wall.
Box looking for a flank. Also notice that Soul Reaver has GA now also, so
Oh yeah, he does.
his all-in's gonna be quite a lot more intense now that he knows he can drop to 0.
Nars respecting the Jinx crit and the Yasuo crit with the early Randuin's rush.
They seem to be setting up and walking around the bot dragon almost, or the bot jungle almost as if they're setting up for a dragon. But, I mean, a dragon doesn't come up for a few more minutes, I believe. So.
Yeah. They're fishing for a pick right now. That's what they want. They really want a pick. They have a 6k gold lead.
Well, Jinx just rotated down again.
Bard's getting caught out. Bard gets blasted down. He's just
Morgana catches him out, stepping forward with a dark binding, and
Jinx being caught out bot side right now.
The 3-second snare is just too much.
They can dive this Jinx.
Jinx is actually chunking these two right now.
Oh yeah,
taking advantage of the
real
rocket
fast.
range.
Ashe getting
Phantom Crystal Arrow lands on. There's a flash forward. Q, he picks up the Q for the Q reset. Oh, but she has the heal, so he doesn't kill him on the second Q reset. There comes the rocket out, just to make sure.
one for one.
Probably get a little more damage there. Then there's a 1-for-1 trade in the bot lane. Yep.
Honestly, that pick on the Ashe really doesn't matter.
Oh, there's last breath off of the thing. Oh, he's got 1 stack of Maelstrom on him. Oh, he's out. So unfortunately, the ult's gonna miss for Kennen, and I believe that Emerald Kishi's he's just safe here.
Yeah, he's just
The re-engage from behind from Morgana and Olaf. Soul Reaver and Flaccid Bunny coming and focusing down Wicked One's Sin. Knocked up Emerald Kishi is just actually super tanky. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he picked up the early game Randuin, so
Modus just does nothing to him right now.
Yeah, the crit
huge
from
item.
Yasuo just do absolutely nothing because of the crit reduction from Randuin's.
Yeah, Randuin's is a huge grab there.
Yeah, which is honestly a really smart item to build on their team because both
They have two carries that are crit builds, so.
So that's excellent itemization.
Nar fighting off the entire team, gets a black shield just to get a little help out, hops over and takes the dragon with a fadeaway with his team. Beautiful play.
And now they have Cloud Soul. That's really, really strong right now. Olaf Aring with Cloud Soul, he's going to be running Mach 5.
Also with
The enemy team.
Star United needing a ultimate from Ashe to engage and an ultimate from Olaf to follow the engage in and stay off of all of their counter CC is just it's going to be that available. It's going to be readily available that much more often for. There's just more options. The playbook has just essentially opened up 10% more for Stars United here.
Yeah. All right, so they are going for Baron control right now. They know that they're strong enough to just go for it.
Is a Jinx ult to check for
rocket.
Baron?
Yeah. Do they not have? They don't have any blue trinkets right now, so they use the Jinx rocket.
Trying to get a little bit of vision back.
They're poking and prodding into this topside jungle.
Are we gonna see a death push here?
I believe we are going to be seeing a death push here.
They're looking like they might be setting up for a death push.
They do not have vision there. This could be really, really great.
Leveraging this Baron like this just to force that team into that tunnel like that.
When Wall's out now, Ash gonna make her move. If they can capitalize on the Wind Wall being down, they can just go for the engage and win the game.
Ash wanted red buff, I believe. Cowbell's headed for the red buff to pick that up.
It's just
Jinx is caught out with the dark binding, and she is instantly gone. Tempered Fate is landed, but only onto Olaf. Gets spell shielded from the cosmic binding.
Engage now.
No, there's not much that can be done. Ash got a reset. Bard's caught out, takes the magical journey across back. But it looks like that Gnar might be chasing. Looks like we have a rundown here. Yasuo, Victor is just chewing him alive. Tribox looking to try to save Victor, but it's just a little too late to the show.
Victor is absolutely insane right now. He's 10-1 and 11. He's dominating this enemy mid laner.
Yeah, Solinx is just there to execute the carry at the right time. Has had a lot of good ults, and the damage is there. Victor just, you know what I mean? That damage comes. He evolves that item.
Yeah, he gets that item and he just chunks.
Oh my goodness! What am I watching?
That was perfect. the Victor E into the with the Morgana Q. It's just over.
Star United?
Star United is
Star United.
Star United is
Look
Star
at
United.
this.
They are
Star United is making a siege for the Nexus right now.
They are looking to end right now. Jinx is clearing really, really hard.
Yeah, Jinx is trying to use her rockets to clear, dodging the dark binding. Gravity field to zone under turret by Victor.
No minions for them to keep going. They might just back off
They don't
here.
have a way. They might have to. Yeah, they might need to just rotate out to the top, the bottom, or just back out the way they came in. Jinx does land a zap here. Gets caught with the dark binding across. Uses a QSS to get out. Uses her heal too. They're rotating bot now.
Their minions are just pushing bot, so now they can just get a siege. Jinx isn't walking.
Dark binding landed on Lee Sin, and there's the. There it is. There's the ult by Victor again. Tempered Fate onto the tower to try to slow the siege down. Flashes it, lands his maelstrom on 3 people. There's Ash getting the black shield, so she is just not stunned at all. GA proc by Olaf, but he is still alive.
This is just a very members. They can end here. They can 100% end here. I think that's GG's.
Just don't. This is a thing. You see it here, folks. So down, and for the first game, they are taking the win.
They are. GG's all around. Wow. All right.
What a game.
What a dominant showing by Star Esports Club.
Joe, I am shaking right now.
I am also shaking. I am awestruck by how good they played this game.
I'd like to thank every single one of these players for, just giving me the opportunity to watch this game. It was fun.
Yeah,
I liked it. It was awesome.
It was such a good showing from everybody on Stars Esports Club, because they just communicated so well and they looked so coordinated.
They managed to
they got a few leads early and then they just went for it.
Like Bobby Boucher, they visualized and they attacked.
Yep, visualized and executed. All right. I believe we're going to a quick intermission here, and then we're gonna talk about the game, what we expect from next game, how they're gonna shake it up. Otherwise, do you have anything to add, Adder?
At the moment, no. I think
What do we want to take a quick intermission and come back in a few minutes and talk about the
Yeah,
game, or do you want to
yeah.
talk about the game and do an intermission?
Let's talk because
Okay.
we got it
Okay.
fresh.
Yeah, we can talk.
Yeah,
We
we
can
got it
talk. We
fresh
can
in our
talk.
mind.
Yeah,
All
freshen up. So let's. Where do you want to begin? Like, do we want to talk about that first Baron fight or the first dragon fight?
I think we want to talk about just like the overall like solo lanes, and then how the jungler capitalized, because it was so they got a flash mid down, a flash top down, and then bot lane flash. Well, Jinx flash, but they didn't capitalize on it. The flashes mid just screwed Yasuo so hard because he just can't do anything. Because Yasuo is super immobile without a wave. And then they communicated well enough that they could just capitalize on it.
I would like to say that we got to look at the MisClicks side too. I mean, Tribox, he had a lot of really good ganks. Tribox ganks. He had one top on Gnar where he went through Tribush and kind of punished Gnar for having no vision behind him.
Mm-hmm.
He punished the mid lane. I mean, the Victor got away most times. There wasn't any good ganks there, but I mean, he kept the sums down for most. The Olaf was just heavy on the mid laner too. So.
Yeah. He played really well. He had constant map pressure the entire game, and to a point, the mid laner did too.
Right.
Because
that's the domino effect. You give pressure to a lane gets that control, and then they can bring pressure elsewhere. You love to see that.
Olaf died once that game, and that was the misplay bot.
Yeah, I believe so.
It was just one misplay, and then he never died again.
I mean, these fights are just so explosive. Trying to play by play cast these fights when Kennen goes in and flashes and uses 6 abilities at once with an AOE, while Nar's like flipping over into Mega Gnar and ulting the enemy team. It's so intense.
Yeah.
But
like that play. Okay, I'm gonna be really upset if if Casual Esports makes like a hype reel that they don't use that team fight, because that team fight was absolutely insane. The first Baron one where Gnar went in and then Kennen went in, that was absolutely insane. They ended up losing it, but it was still insane how well it was played.
Right. It was. I think both teams executed a lot of plays very well. I think that just the game fell together in the hands of
the
Stars United.
Yeah. The only thing.
Yeah.
The only thing that was really bad was that I just feel like there was like no TPs coming out, like bot side, by both parties.
Yeah, I feel like we could see more TPs, but I guess let's get the spectator link for the next pro draft.
Game. Yeah. All right.
Is that up? All right. So do you want to just put us on a?
Yep. All right.
Good evening and welcome back, everybody viewing. This is Casual. Fan phase very shortly with the MisClicks and Stars United. Stars United being up a game here in the series of 2 games. So we'll see if they can make that 2 or if the MisClicks can answer back.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see what the pick ban phase for this game is going to be.
Are we
Just
going to see a
because of how
similar approach?
Yeah, Stars was very, very dominant this game. I believe MisClicks are going to be on red side this game. Or are they?
I believe
No,
so.
yeah, they
Stars
are.
is blue
Okay.
side. Oh, excuse me. Stars
So-
are blue side.
Yeah, so drafting is going to be in favor of Stars still, just because they're going to be able to lock down what they want first, and then it's up to MisClicks to see what they want in response to what they pick first. But other than that, it was just very dominant showing from Stars, and I'm just sitting here wondering what MisClicks can do to answer back.
First ban starting for Stars United.
All right, let's get right into it.
We start out with taking Shaco away right away. 2 prominent Shaco players on the MisClicks. It's a pretty safe ban for Stars. MisClicks opting to take Olaf and Victor off the table.
That is what we all kind of expected, seeing how dominant they were last game. Caitlyn ban coming out. Morgana ban coming out as well. Are they just banning everybody from last game?
They just don't want that team.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a really good
strong
team
time.
comp.
Yeah, that was really, really strong. Ooh, the Aurelian
Grabbing
Soul
the first
ban.
pick for the Aurelian Soul.
And that would be Modus on Aurelian Soul. I have never seen him or her play it. And I'm interested to see how that's going to be played out.
They say that Aurelian Soul has the highest win rate in the game.
Ooh,
When it comes to people
Aphelios.
playing it.
Our Aphelios. That's going to be a really strong team already.
I don't know the names of all the guns.
I do. I got you. I got you. Don't worry. Yeah, dude.
Don't be mad at me, people listening. Come on, you know the names of all those dang guns? The Xin Zhao lock-in for, looks like, the jungle for Stars United. So we got a Xin and an Aurelian Soul with a Gnar and an Aphelios for the MisClicks.
Alright, so maybe they're drafting some sort of, or Stars is drafting some sort of like early game roam, and then just follow around Xin Zhao, because Aurelian Soul's E lets him go over terrain.
Right,
Yes.
have Xin gank a lane, pop
Yeah.
flat or pop sums, then just re-gank with Aurelian Soul roam.
Yeah, that'd be really, really strong if that's what they're picking. Ooh, Urgot too. Urgot to
Urgot to answer the Gnar. Yep.
Yeah.
It's a big pick for the Stars United top. MisClicks taking Gnar away from Stars United from last game. And pick number 3 from the MisClicks. We're gonna have a Zac. This could be a Zac support. I believe one of their supports. I don't know if I think it's the MisClicks support. Actually plays Zac.
Zac support. Oh, that
Yeah.
used to be really strong. I believe season 7.
I believe there's like a Zac top lane build right now,
Ooh.
too. That's floating around.
Maybe we should get on this wave, dude. Maybe.
I said
Team
something
Billy
the other
Rocket.
day, but Stro didn't like it.
Yeah, Stro got his whip out and was like, "No."
He got really mad.
Stop thinking. Yeah,
He got
he
really
doesn't
mad
like.
when I said that.
He doesn't like us when we free think.
Yeah. Team captains, am I right?
Yeah.
Well, let's see here. We got a Misfortune and an Ashe ban and a Bard ban. Stars United are actually noticing, hey, yeah, you over there, Blaze Knight, no Tempered Fates for you anymore, because he did land a lot of them.
So
Yeah, the Tempered Fates were really clutch most of the time.
The MisClicks are not letting them have that Ashe ult.
Yeah, they realize that is a very strong bot lane, and they do not want to play against it.
The Blitzcrank, so this is a Zac jungle. It's a Blitzcrank support. Blitzcrank Aphelios with a Zac jungle. That's a
Blitzcrank. Blitzcrank Aphelios is a super strong lane because Aphelios can level like 2 get his Severum, which is his Q, and he does his blaster attack where he just like spins around and just shreds your health bar.
Stars United taking Jinx.
Ooh. So Stars really likes these team fight, heavy frontline engage.
Really brawlery kind of like the long fight. They like the long fight.
Yeah, they don't want a team fight done in a second because that's just a snooze fest. And at that point, we'd be watching the LEC or LCK.
MisClicks has a much stronger engage, but I think that Stars United has a good enough amount of CC that they can beat that engage head on with engage of their own, really.
Yeah, MisClicks picking the Ezreal mid for the Aurelion Soul. I don't know how that will go.
I mean, he can work in and then flash out or blink out or with his arcane shift. It'll be interesting.
This is going to be very interesting to see.
Yeah, time to take it into tournament drafts mode here.
Yep.
Get these picks locked in and get the game going.
Get the picks locked in. Get the game going. We're gonna have.
So we have two more team comps that appear to be very much team fight oriented. Which I was talking about this the other week. I think that you're going to be seeing a lot of these just really heavy team fight oriented teams. You're not going to be seeing these snowball push side pushing split pushing laners. Because these dragon objectives, having 2 Rift Heralds, the ability to have all that and deny all that from your enemy team, you need a mid laner that can fight. You need a control mage. You need a top laner that can roam. You need a jungler that can skirmish. So you're going to see all these early game fighter junglers, like the Olafs, your Lee Sins, your Xin Zhaos. And that's just how the game is. You need to fight for that dragon now. It's not we can concede this dragon. No, you need to fight for that dragon.
Exactly.
So these team fight comps are going to lead to really fun games. So it's a formula for the perfect storm.
You want to make a bet? You want to make a bet for the first dragon? What it's going to be?
Are we allowed to do that? Is that against our terms of service?
I think we can just have a friendly wager.
Okay, friendly wager. What do you have on the table here,
I believe that it will be you know what? I'll double down. It's gonna be a Mountain Drake, and Stars United is gonna get it.
Okay, so first dragon is what you're saying.
First dragon.
First drag is Mountain for Stars. Okay. All right. I mean, like, yeah. Okay, I bet you that won't happen then. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying like, what do you say that it's gonna be?
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, am I just betting for or against that?
Yeah.
I'll say that it's gonna be a Cloud Dragon first.
For what team? Who's gonna get it?
You die with your eyes closed.
MisClicks.
MisClicks? Ooh,
I'm gonna say MisClicks.
For MisClicks. Okay.
And I'm gonna say it because Gnar, Zac, and Aphelios.
They have drafted a very strong team, like a very strong team fight. Oh.
I say that we give it to the MisClicks for the reason that if it's a fight between the junglers, I'm gonna have to say that the bot lanes are gonna come up and the mid lanes are gonna come up, and I'm just gonna have to say that the bot lane has more CC readily available on MisClicks than on Stars United.
Yeah. Okay.
Whereas Aurelion Sol's got a faster roam, but I mean it's Ezreal, it's just right there. He can just walk over and shift. So
all right.
I want to give it to them because they can. I don't know. I feel like they have a better chance of picking and killing Xin
Oh,
before he
100%.
smites, and
100%.
compared to Zach, I guess it
I
seems like they have the
I
safer dragon fight
mhm.
early. That's why I'll give it to MisClicks for
I
now.
I just feel like they have just stronger individual players on stars.
I feel like Tribox actually is a really good jungler though.
Yeah.
We can't deny that his Lee Sin play was not at all bad.
No,
Probably one of the
he
cleaner
got some good,
players.
yeah, he got some like really
So,
good like insects that were very very like
jeez.
fun to look at.
It's really hard to say actually though, like you
Yeah.
say, well from like last game, but every game's new. But tempo wise, yes, I could see why Soul Reaver might be able to
Yeah.
grab that first dragon.
I'm just talking like like overall skill as a team. I feel like Stars is just better. That's not to say MisClicks is a bad team. I'm just saying in this particular instance that
Stars
they
might has outperformed them
Stars,
last
yeah.
game. This game we'll see if MisClicks can answer back.
hmm I am so ready for this game, and I believe everybody watching is as well. This is going to be one of these games where it can snowball very quickly. If Jinx gets a lead, they can just punish Aphelios over and over. Even like if Aphelios is behind, he can still snowball into the game again.
I feel like the issue we're running into with MisClicks is if they get ahead,
hmm
Stars United is going to be fighting into a wall.
Yeah,
A Zac, a Gnar, and a Blitzcrank. So
yeah.
they have Urgot and Aurelion Sol and Leona, but it'll come down to who's tankier. Really, we're looking at an Aurelion Sol and a Jinx kind of sitting behind three,
Yeah.
and we're looking at a Felios
That's real.
and Ezreal kind of doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So
I mean, they are mostly, or on the MisClick side, they are mostly AD damage. I mean, you get a little bit of AP from the Gnar, W, and then Zac does AP. Unless Ezreal's going AP, I just feel like they're gonna stack armor and steamroll.
yeah, go for a Ludens build or a blue build Ezreal.
Yeah, like that's the only way I see them where Xin Zhao, Leona, and Urgot just don't insta stack armor, and then they all build.
Are you sure it's not a Felios mid?
It might be a Philios
Modus
mid,
is
but
no, Modus is playing a Felios with
yeah,
Ignite,
yeah. So
so it's an Aphelios mid most
yeah.
likely.
Oh, it is okay.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
that's
Yeah,
an Aphelios mid, and that's a Ezreal bot.
that's really risky. Aphelios is one of those champions where if he gets caught out, he is just DOA. He's just gone.
I mean, Ezreal Blitzcrank into this Jinx Leona is like Jinx can get caught at any time,
Yeah,
and she's pretty screwed without flash. Whereas like Ezreal can get like E'd by Leona and Q'd, and he can just blink
yeah.
WQ back in.
I'm very like this Blitzcrank also has to play very cautiously, because if he hooks the Leona and the Leona just gets onto him, Jinx can just walk up, trap him, CC chain, and then he just dies. It's once again, I think it comes down to the battle of the supports rather than the battle of the AD carries.
Yeah, definitely. It's all about can Blitzcrank land the E and can Leona land the good stun
Yeah.
from her alt.
hmm
Yeah, level 6 will be pretty crazy in the bot lane, but I feel like level 6 gives Jinx and Leona more of an advantage than
Oh,
Ezreal and Blitzcrank
absolutely.
in lane, whereas like Ezreal's level 6 gives him that map presence.
And
It's
also,
global.
Leona can just perma engage on Ezreal, because early game, Ezreal E is about 25 seconds on
Yeah.
cooldown, and that's his arcane shift. So if and then Leona's E and Q combo are, I believe,
It's like an 8-second loop pretty much.
yeah, like a 10 or 8 second loop, somewhere around there. So if she engages and then just re-engages instantly, like they're set to go.
Yeah.
And then they either have Ezreal use flash, or they just get a kill. So we're hopping in, we're loading in, we're getting ready to go. This is going to be a very interesting game, especially early game. I'd be surprised to see what happens. Zinzo does have the early game pressure onto Zac, because Zinzao is just such an early game bully, especially with Conqueror, whereas Tribox has Aftershock. So MisClicks, they want to stay safe early and then get to mid game where they shine, and that's where there's new power spikes. Star wants to get a lead early and then just snowball off of it. So with that in mind, let's just see how that goes.
Right, they're running on to the rift.
Yeah, they're running down bot. They are looking for an engage. Or invade.
A possible invade here.
Yeah, but they're both invading. If somebody shows, again, this could be devastating.
Yep, looks like they're in the tri-bush, have the ward there. Looks like they're just making a defensive move. It's a 5-man. They have the Blitzcrank, so...
MisClicks, or Star has pinged on where MisClicks are, so they know that they've invaded.
Minions have spawned.
This is really, really scary for Xin Zhao. If he face checks, they must know from the Aurelian Soul.
They can see the Aurelian Soul. They're walking
Yeah.
up. I believe this goes, okay, there's the pull. The Ignite's on Leona. Leona's flashing out. Flash is gone from... Oh, Jinx just flashed. We got a flash from Aphelios and another flash from Gnar.
All right.
And Cowbell gets pushed out of their jungle.
Mm-hmm. Early game lead for Aphelios.
MisClicks.
Ball off of those.
MisClicks taking first blood.
Wow. Okay. What a wraparound that was.
Yeah, Aphelios getting that early kill is definitely the nudge he needs for that lane.
Oh, absolutely. I feel like if he doesn't snowball off of that lead, Aurelian Soul can punish him. Just like that.
The Aurelian Soul bodies him, has a corrupting potion going, and takes that level 2 advantage.
MisClicks, do you have a ward where Xin Zhao walked on to get into Krug, so they know that
Looks like there's an all-in fight right here mid lane. He switched over to his little Healy dagger thingy.
Yep, that's his Severum.
Yep, he switched to Severum and used the active on it.
Mm-hmm. So, big trade, melts health bars.
Heals him a
really
crap
does.
ton too, doesn't it?
Yes, I believe with Severum, every time he autos with Severum, he gets back 10% of the damage dealt. So it's pretty much 10% like steel.
Alright, level 2 even in the bot lane right now.
Ezreal went for Glacial Augment instead of Conqueror here.
Blaze Knight's possibly looking for a hook here. Nope, just picks up a relic charge.
Very interesting sort of build here for Ezreal. Because Conqueror is usually what you take on Ezreal right now. It's pretty much pest the attack, but for Ezreal. It procs more, it gives him more stats that he needs.
Wookiee Warrior might have a plan up his sleeve with this Glacial Ezreal build. Snappers are down, Q's active, the roam from Aurelian Soul.
Mana Shield coming out from Blitzcrank.
Passive, and also there's a barrier from Aurelian Soul, flash for Blitzcrank, goes forward, gets caught by the Leona Q, but gets the Arcane Shift and the auto off. Heal is put out. Blitzcrank looking to come back in, but realizes that he's a little too late for the party. Slingshot from the invade on Xin Zhao. Xin Zhao trying to invade Tribox. Tribox has his passive. There's a flash by Soul Reaver over the wall. They have vision on him, but there's no collapse. Urgot manages to get to the Tribush before Gnar, allowing for the escape from this end. Oh, there's the hook.
Oh, wow.
Is this the solo kill?
That was such a good
there's the
hook.
Ignite. The returning Ignite from Leona, so it's going to be a 1-for-1 trade, but that was a
Blaze
hook.
Knight just fishing him out of the minion wave. What a well-played hook.
Right.
Lollipop
Blaze
is
Knight's
real,
got the aim.
lads. Lollipop is real, and it is a crime to being in this game. Yeah. This is defying all my expectations, Adder. I'm gonna keep it honest with you. I thought this was just gonna be like another
Wicked one
stomp.
hits
Yeah.
him with a stun. Disengages. Yeah, no, I honestly think that, you know, MisClicks can easily answer back.
Yeah, they are defying all expectations. Also, what dragon is coming up? Did we look? It is an ocean.
Yeah,
so
it is ocean. So are you right?
No, I said mountain.
I said cloud, so I guess we're
Yeah.
both just wrong
We
right,
were- we were
right out of the
both wrong.
gates.
Everybody loses.
Well,
Once
we'll see which
again,
team gets it,
defying
though.
expectations.
We'll see which team gets it. I said
Yeah.
MisClicks though, so we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see from here.
Wicked One Sin with just a little poke there. Throwing the old boomerang toss.
Everybody likes a good
Big
toss.
gank from Soul Reaver. It drops a turret down from Aphelios and just engages back under his turret. Looks to turn around and maybe poke back.
You gotta be real careful of Aphelios' chakrams. The closer he
Wookiee
gets,
Warrior
the
and
more
Blaze Knight are
damage he
rotating
does.
up to Dragon right now. There could be a fight here. They might be getting collapsed on by the bot lane and the mid lane roam. There it is, but Zach's here to answer back too. Hits a beautiful slingshot, double knockup on Xin and Leona. Leona stuns
getting
Zach.
chunked here.
Tribox does not have passive. Soul Reaver looking for blood. Hits the stun through the wall with the
Beautiful
Brilliant
stun.
Soul. Oh, and Leona picks it up with the E.
Solo kill coming up from top
Just
lane.
Ezreal Arcane shifts down. He's got nothing. There's the Q.
Oh my god!
Soul Links.
This
Soul
Soul
Links. You animal.
He's actually popping off. Okay,
This dragon.
So we missed a solo kill by Emerald. He landed got R top lane and got the solo kill onto Wicked Winston. I don't know if the stream got that, but everybody missed that.
Right. Aphelios trying to put a stop to this dragon, but just can't.
He is just not strong enough right now.
He just can't get in there to do the damage necessary. They sweep him and
Aphelios
see
is
them
yet to
disengage.
recall as well. What a great team fight coming out from Aurelia and Soul. Absolutely carrying that team fight. If those stuns didn't come out and hit when they did, they wouldn't have a massive lead like this.
Right, they might not have a couple kills they did.
Yeah, they already have a 1,300 gold. Sorry, 1,400 gold lead right now at 7 minutes, which is absolutely insane. Trades coming out bot lane, nothing really happening. Bone plating just eating the majority of poke from the Jinx rocket.
Tribox still level 4 clearing his wisps, whereas Soul Reaver hit level 5 off of his red. So it looks like Soul Reaver's about a maybe 3/4 of a level to a whole level ahead of Tribox right now. So there's a slight experience difference in the jungle that might need to be made up through a dragon. Jinx lands a clean zap onto Blaze Knight. Needs more cowbell, seems to be aiming them zaps well. Modus uses his ult here, lands it, gets the snare from the Graviton, right?
Yep, that's what it's called, Graviton.
Alright, I'm doing it.
Nothing really amounted because he just used it randomly.
Yeah, it's just a bit too far off for him to
couldn't
keep
really follow it out. You gotta keep in mind that they have a lot of poke champions on the MisClicks side, but it really doesn't matter because of the Ocean Drake.
The Ocean Dragon's definitely going to negate and mitigate a lot of that poke damage over time.
This is actually the worst like possible outcome with the dragon for the MisClicks, because their poke is just not really mattering anymore.
Right, they're gonna have to wait for item spikes to start doing anything again and looking for more all-ins.
Blaze Knight looking for a hook. They both back off, so nothing really happens.
It's like Soul Reaver is doing the Rift Herald right now. They have vision of him. Aphelios is roaming up.
They are
There's
collapsing.
an
right
Ezreal
now.
Arcane Barrage coming up river right now.
They are off of it.
The solid collapse from the solo laners onto the objective. We're seeing from Stars United. Here comes the reaction from Wicked One Sin and Modus,
He's
but
getting caught out himself.
Tribox getting jumped onto. Turns around, hits the slingshot.
Graviton coming out. Severum.
Severum going in. Oh, has to flash to the side though.
Tribox getting caught out now.
Emerald Knight and Soul Link's coming in just in time. Modus trying to save Tribox with the Graviton, but it's just not enough. Severum's active right now. There's the counter engage from Wicked One. Hits a beautiful ult. Flashes out.
Flashes are coming.
The ult. Can you sponge the marks? There it is. Switches the Graviton, gets the last shot off, and now he has his sniper gun. There's a knockup. Stuck in the Flame Chomper as he flashes forward. There's an Ignite onto both Jinx and Ezreal. Ezreal stunned. Uses his heal.
Uses his heal. Jinx can. Jinx
switches autos with
does have R. She can kill him right now. It'd be very close, but
Crank is really low on mana too.
Yeah, if they can get an engage here, they can just wall him.
He's only got 50 mana. I don't believe he even has enough for a Q. Ezreal goes out just to clear wave and maybe poke down the Jinx a little more. Jinx sitting
Jinx
under
is
300 health.
Very, very low. One Ezreal
Tribox
combo
possibly
and
looking
dead.
for a gank here. And the reset is off.
Yep, they both say.
There's the bot lane reset.
They both say.
Do we have a?
I'm not gonna fight you. You're not gonna fight me. We're just gonna go back to base.
just gonna reset and try again another day.
Yep. Perfect.
Nar's looking with full rage to transform here. Mega Nar active. Jinx ult top, but Nar just slips ahead of it. Griffroll dropped mid. Yeah. Taking advantage of Aphelios' reset. Soul Reaver possibly looking mid?
Mm-hmm. Aphelios is super fed right now. He's 4-0, got a Essence Reaver already full build.
Soul Reaver looking to invade Tribox. Tribox turns around with a slingshot, lands the hook, knocked up, flashes over the wall though. And it's not enough, followed by two other flashes. Let's Bounce is active for Zac. Looks like he's got like 2 health. Zac falls. Blitzcrank looking to possibly kite out the Leona a little bit further. Leona flashes with a Q, tries to auto down Blitzcrank, but Blitzcrank stays alive with just a little bit of health. Jinx using that rocket range. Oh my gosh, the turnaround.
Oh, they're so
The turnaround by Aphelios and the beautiful pull by Blitzcrank.
God. They were so low.
They actually just turned around, wiping Lynx off of the map.
They were so low. This is
a 3-for-0 trade at the Dragon and
this
a Dragon.
is so sad for Scar. If Jinx,
all they lost is Tribox.
Yeah, this is really, really, really good play coming out from MisClicks.
Stars United still has a 400 gold lead though.
Yeah,
MisClicks is going to need to do more than just meet them at these plays. They're going to have to find advantages elsewhere too.
If Jinx didn't use her rocket to poke at top lane, she would have got a double kill there and just snowballed that entire fight, which is super, super unfortunate.
Jinx ult lands on the Blitzcrank, but he seems to be able to just tank that
Also,
out.
It can't be understated how fed this Aphelios is right now. He's 7-0, has a Essence Reaver, a BF Sword, and almost has TT Boots.
Leona's walking on him, lands her E. Zap gets landed too. Blitzcrank with a fadeaway hook and the knockup. All goes out. Ignite is on him with 1 auto from Jinx. That's enough to pick it up, but the trade goes back with the Ignite onto the Leona. Zap landed and Ezreal looking low.
Ezreal's super, super low now.
MisClicks looking to heavily body this dragon at this very moment.
Oh yeah,
Secure the smite. He's snared from the Gravitum. Has a Zac Q on him still. Uh-oh, they turn around, but he manages to Arcane Shift out. Oh my gosh. Aphelios just picking up a kill and Jinx trading it back with Aurelion Soul. Holy moly.
That was a big shutdown onto Aurelion Soul from Aphelios. That's 1,000 gold going into the pocket of the dragon.
And Aphelios got shut down as well by, I believe, Jinx.
He got shut down by
or did Soul get it?
The Soul, yeah. So
Soul just got the shutdown gold back.
Yeah, that's big. That's real big. That's real big. So that's 1,000 gold in Aurelion Soul's pocket. So he can snowball really hard.
We're seeing first
and
brick
he gets
here.
First tower too. So that's
First brick for.
That's what 1450 gold just right
Stars
into Aurelion
United.
Souls.
Stars United looking to make a 1K break right now. They're up 900 gold.
Yeah, that's insane. Aurelion Soul has to back. Yeah, okay, there it is. He's probably gonna get a full partial item here now.
Doesn't get the stun off the Gnar ult. manages to throw the Q, just slightly miscalculated the distance to throw or got into the wall there. Looks like Soul Reaver looking top to possibly gank the Gnar, going through the tri-bush.
Okay,
Tri-box is top side.
So with the shutdown gold that Aurelion Soul got, he full purchased a Rally's Crystal Scepter, which was one of the big core items for
Once you get stuck in the stars, you ain't getting out now.
Exactly. So
Soul Reaver jumps on him right here. Tri-box does have his passive.
I'm
not sure Wicked One Sin can do anything. Aphelios is up here. He picks up the.
He didn't pick up anything.
No, tries to pick up the fight, but there's nothing there to be picked up.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Tri-box
left his blob in the dirt and walked out.
Nothing else to be done. Beautiful hook here. Needs more cowbell hooked up. Leona answers back with the ult. Has him perma-stun down, but his
down by the message shot.
Righteous Glory's procced by Blitzcrank to make sure Leona has no escape here with the slow. Wait, she turns around, goes back in, tries to all-in. There's a heal from Ezreal just to be safe. Make sure he's not going to die, and she's just going to kite this out. And just like that, there's a kill for the Wicked Warrior. Or the Wookiee Warrior.
The Wookiee Warrior. Blaze Knight
the Wicked Wookiee Warrior, Andrew. Blaze just hitting these nasty hooks, just setting these characters.
Absolutely popping off, dude.
Handing the members of the Stars United on a platter to his ADC.
Truly.
Soul Reaver caught out in just a wombo combo.
Modus is just popping off double kills left and right here. He is 10-1 right now.
Soylink's landing the double. Wait, is Soylink's about to? He's kiting this like a singe. They follow him. The Jinx ult to try to pick up Tri-box, but his body blocked by Aphelios.
Wicked One Sin backing off with his team, hopping in, smacking them on the back and saying good job.
Hard resets from MisClicks side here. Well, just like that, MisClicks is up 300 gold, swinging the lead slightly back into their favor.
Alright. So, this is looking really, really bad for Star. Like, really, really, really bad. Aphelios being 10-1 right now is really, really disheartening for them. But there's also an upside. If Aphelios gets one shot, because he's
all the eggs are in the one basket for MisClicks.
Yeah. So if Aphelios gets one shot and he doesn't like have flash up because he's super immobile, he's just dead. They can engage on him super, super hard with the team Stars drafted.
Stars just seems to be taking lane priority in the bot lane.
And even
rotating towards the dragon.
Even with the massive kill, Aphelios is still at a CS disadvantage.
He has been roaming around quite a bit.
He has.
Active as a mid laner as you can be for an immobile mid laner. And up back on the island, the battle continues between the two giants. Leona landing a beautiful E there with a beautiful ult as well. The Jinx ult landed, the Ignite's honor, the W's proc twice.
Jinx has to suck it up and go in.
Righteous there. Ezreal turns around to ult, and it looks like the rest of the mid laner and Soul Reaver and Soul Reaver and Soul Link's coming down just to 4-man it to make sure everything's all nice and good. Tribox and Aphelios there to try to counter engage. Now they're getting chased up the river.
Modus going down now.
Tribox falling as well.
Like I said, putting all your eggs in one basket.
Is Emerald Kishi going to dive? Yeah, that's just a free Baron.
Yeah. Free Dragon, they could
free
look
dragon,
for a
yeah.
Herald. They could look for a Herald. 100%.
I'm wondering if Emerald Kishi has the nerve to dive Wicked One here.
He does have ultimate and flash. He can go for this. But I believe they're just gonna play it safe. And
better safe than sorry
up.
And not give away the lead that he has.
Exactly. Okay, so Aphelios is going a IE right now. So just getting that crit chance going. So
Blaze Knight looking for Soul Reaver there, just a little bit out of range with the hook. Emerald Kishi and Blaze Knight. Blaze Knight pulls Kishi, knocks him up. Slingshot's coming. Flashes out of the slingshot. Brilliant Soul coming top. Tries laying the Q. Has the Ryla slow on him. Away a little Celestial Expansion doing work here. Soul Reaver walking away with like under 10 HP.
Urgot are coming out.
Off Urgot.
Jinx getting absolutely.
Yeah, Jinx getting excited. The Celestial Expansion damage is insane. Look at this Aurelion Soul damage. Barrier comes out of Aurelion Soul. Aphelios lands the ult, has the marks. Expunges it. Aphelios turret down to try to stop the siege as much as they can. The siege is on. They're keeping the pressure here. They're clearing the wave. They say, hey, guess what? No breathing for you. We're still coming, MisClicks. MisClicks on their heels, just trying to keep this siege under control. Their members are coming back up. They have a teleport back up.
Yes. Okay.
Nars teleporting back in. They're getting river control before they're disengaging from this fight here. Emerald Kishi might be caught out on a ward. Has to go in. Yep, Soul Reaver here to try to peel for him. Ults him away. This is Soul Reaver for 3. His ult is going to wear off now. He's taking damage. One more auto and he's done. Smites the Baron to try to get a little bit more health. It just is not enough.
Alright, so that
MisClicks
was a bit of an overstay by Star, but otherwise well played so far. Even with a gold deficit, this mid laner is just still popping off and maximizing all of his damage. He's playing really, really well.
It seems to be the MisClicks wanna almost siege this top side, but they need resets, and the resets seem to be a little staggered after that forced pressure top lane. Got them a little shook up, but looks like they're resetting now and restabilizing to look for the next move for their team.
All right, so they're going for a lane swap. They're putting Gnar bot side. He can eat that wave that's coming up right now, and they're just gonna look for a siege top. But it's getting shut down by Star, who got a really good engage on the Blitzcrank.
Yeah, Leona just hit that perfect E. I mean, Blitzcrank hit right just to try to get her off, but
they can 100% dive Ezreal.
Ezreal is slowed by the Celestial Expansion from Rylai's. Zach's there to peel.
W misses from Jinx. They're getting macroed. That's what's happening. Stars as a team has better macro than MisClicks.
As of right now, their map pressure is more prominent. MisClicks needs a pick here. MisClicks needs to find something.
Something or anything that they can just hold on to.
They have
they got
Aurelion Soul called out here. Aurelion Soul is ignited, but is able to kite back away.
Aphelios
kites out, but yeah, Aphelios gets zoned out by Xin Zhao, and with no follow-up for the Blaze Knight on the Blitzcrank for his team, he gets caught out in the jungle and gets stunned, and there goes the Celestial Roar. Big dragon.
Super Mega Death Rocket coming up from Jinx, gets the pick onto the Ezreal. They can siege now and look for Baron. Gnar's still pushing bot side, but they might just say screw Gnar and keep pushing.
He's in reset here now. He's ready to pick up the Gnar split.
Oh, that's a big Leona ult.
Leona ult. There's the Zac passive down, and there's the Urgot ult onto the Aphelios. Jinx is tanking, manages to get out, and so does Soul. But here is Blitzcrank with a flash pull. Wow, fancy pants work there, Blaze Knight. Might be looking down and out for MisClicks, but they still have the spark and the funk to say, hey, hold on a second. This is our base.
Blaze Knight is absolutely popping off with this.
I'm sorry,
but
this Blaze Knight's Blitzcrank has rubbed me right.
Oh yeah, dude. It's like a fine masseuse.
May I say that it almost slaps.
It almost slaps.
Dude, it does.
Dude, it's slapping. He's hitting the hooks and then he's slapping. Yeah, but anyways, getting back to the game.
That's that long range slap.
That long range just fucking slap, dude.
Yeah, just pop him with it.
Fucking slap.
Well, bot lane river control goes to
It goes to MisClicks with a smite on the Scuttle Crab from Zach.
Grabbing it, but Stars United saying, "You might see us, but we don't care."
Yeah, we see we see your bot lane topside, so we're just
Tribot's trying to sling shit in. Xin Zhao secures it with a smite though.
Beautifully played.
And blue team just cleans them up. There is a 2-man siege topside, but I do not think that it is enough to trade back for the dragon.
It is not significant enough. Maybe if they were at tier 2, but even then I wouldn't give up. Inferno.
The onslaught continues. Stars United will push forward.
Stars making really good work of a bad situation regardless.
The Ezreal ult to slow the siege. Oh, and another hook? Oh my goodness. Blaze Knight, give that man a sandwich. Give him something.
Please give him roast beef, because everybody loves roast beef. Please give him roast beef. You like roast
Teleport
beef, right?
for the peel from Stars United, able to keep Blaze Knight off. Blaze Knight might fall here to Emerald Kishi. Emerald Kishi does pick up Blaze Knight. Ezreal trying to poke back.
Carries on
Slingshot going in. There's
gonna be bad.
There's the full engage from Zach. He does pop and die. And this Urgot lands the Q, takes it in. The Fear's gonna hit, but it is not enough. Wicked One Sin and Modus are left standing.
That was really well played. They didn't need to be pushed up so hard when their carries were.
Modus threw that ult there. I'm not sure if he does. Yeah, they don't have vision. He was just checking the bush, hoping he was there.
Yeah.
Wicked One Sin going in for the Brilliant Soul, taking the ult, lands the Q, switches back down to little Gnar form. Little mini Gnar running away, slowed. Gets a little bit of help from Aphelios.
And there's the disengage.
They are sitting up for Baron right now.
Yeah, and with Gnar forced to back and Wookiee Warrior dead, this is a free Baron.
Wait, what is this? Look, Tribox is headed towards the bot side jungle right now. This is huge.
This is really, really bad.
With their jungle nowhere on the right side of the map, it looks like
doing Gromp. Yeah, this
Stars
is a free
United
Baron.
might be able to just take this free Baron.
They can reset and then just look for a push mid. This is insane.
Stars United are saying, hey, you're not going to come to this Baron? Very well.
All right, daily reminder, Gromp violence is never okay, especially when you're giving up Baron for it.
Another Ezreal ult just to try to clear this wave. The amount of Ezreal ults used on waves this game just shows how pressured MisClicks are on a macro level.
Yeah, they really don't have any like wave clear besides the Brennan's Hurricane on Aphelios, but other than that, they're pressured super hard.
Without the lane pressure, they're meeting their win conditions for the fights. Blaze Rock's hitting these poles and isoing these targets, and they're getting the kills. It's just they're doing it around sieges of their own turrets, because the minions are just crashing them.
I don't think there's been a point where Star has been shoved in, like after laning phase. I don't believe they've been.
No, they've lost a few objective fights and met in contested areas, but no, they've never been really like, on their heels yet.
Yeah. This is just excellent play coming up from Star. TP coming in to avoid the Urgot.
Cowball lands another zap onto Wicked One Sin just to keep him from poking and prodding while they push the bot lane.
Yeah, they're gonna use Baron minions to get the bot lane tier 2.
And here is the bot lane siege. We may see a fight here. Ezreal ulting to try to slow the siege, but the Baron in power is massive. There's an Aphelios ult onto the Urgot. Urgot stuck onto the tower from the Zac engage. Zac does have passive. Gnar's going in. He's getting burnt down before his rage can get up and transform. Ezreal's just getting kited under the tower by Jinx. Jinx melts him down, and the ult lands right there. Super Mega Death Rocket is going to take down for the ace, and there is no more members of MisClicks standing between.
Wow, that was so well played. I don't know if anybody saw, maybe Twitch did. I'm not currently tapped into the Twitch chat right now, but Ezreal had 2 Sheens, or has 2 Sheens. He has Iceborne Gauntlet and Triforce.
right? The greater Spellblade will always take, but just like that, with the MisClicks unable to reset with the death timers, it will be Stars United taking the second game with a clean sweep.
Yeah, that's
2-0.
That's just a GG. All right. Wow.
The clean
Okay.
ace of the bot lane, Baron empowered Siege, and with an engage by MisClicks and the counter engage and the counter fight back by Stars United. There was able to ace them and just leave MisClicks with no time to react.
And it's just that quick. That's how fast a game can go. Excellent play coming out from Star overall. They made it look that like their mid lane, the mid laner that was fed on MisClicks just didn't matter.
There's a clear difference in the I believe the laning and the macro and wave control areas of the team. The team fights were really close.
Yeah, that was really close and really well played.
I think it was a well performance. It shows that both teams have been working together, fighting and team fighting together and playing together. And the better team today just happened to be Stars United. So
yeah.
Hopefully MisClicks can take that
GG
information and utilize it in their next game. And
oh yeah, I mean, lose as Dyrus once said, lose is improve. You know.
Yes.
So, all right. I believe